guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning for September 4th through the 10th in my SPC Edit by Printpression planner using my 2023 Caress Press inserts. And this week I am using the kit called Cabana from Caress Press, as well as her summertime foil bundle in silver, also from Caress Press. And I'm just so excited to hop right into this week because even though it was the first week of September and we're kind of transitioning out of the summer kits, I did do a summer kit because if you guys remember, one of my kits was pushed because I did an extra like cleaning week spread. So one of my summertime spreads was pushed. This spread was already pushed from last year and I really wanted to use it. And then we went to a really, really fun, like it was basically like a water park, but it was a dog swimming day and it was so fun. And I felt like the dog box at the pool with like the pool vibes. Obviously, it wasn't like this luxurious and glam because it was a dog swimming day, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use it. I was thinking about my week, like what kits I could use, and I said, I'm gonna use this because I already pushed it from last year. This was last year's art, I believe. And I just really, really wanted to use it. And I'm so glad I did. I think this came out so cute. And I think it's just a fun little last hurrah for summer. I do like this was definitely the last weekend. It really felt like summer because the following 2 weekends now it has been cold and this weekend is rainy. Last weekend we watched a lot of football. So I just felt like it was perfect. I was going back and forth between using a football kit to mark the start of the NFL season, which I know a lot of people did. Shout out to you if you did. But well, we almost had last minute Commanders tickets, like in two scenarios. Jake's brother almost had them because he was going with a friend, but then his friend got sick, but then his like ended up being fine. So then we didn't go. And then well, that would have just been Jake, but then we almost had two tickets because we have a connection. And but then there was only one ticket and Jake was like, I really don't want to go without you. And I was like, you totally can. Like, I literally do not care. But he wanted to watch the first NFL Sunday with me, which is really, really sweet. So I was like, sure, I'll take it. Because, like, if you go to an NFL game, it is like a whole day experience. Like, especially at the 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time games. Like, you're out there at 9, tailgating, and then it's like the football game and the football games take forever and then the traffic is terrible and like just getting out of the stadium is terrible. So it's like quite a all day experience. So he just didn't feel like committing to that on his own without me. So we ended up staying back. But if I was going to go to the Commanders opening game, which I was really excited about, because if you don't know, the Commanders is the Washington, D.C. team, but excuse me, they recently sold the team and the last owner was trash. So we're just really, really happy there's a new ownership. And like now we all, like as fans who care about that stuff, can decide to put our money in someone's billionaire's pockets that isn't trash compared to Dan Snyder. So like it's been fun rooting for the Commanders this year because one, they're like 3-0 or something, and two, they have a new ownership, which is really, really nice because we've been begging for that for so long. So yeah, we just need like a new stadium and everything will be good. But I did use this kit to commemorate the pool day I had with Oliver. We actually were watching the other Rover dog, Ozzy, the black Cavapoo that is Ollie's best friend as well. And I like texted his mom to let her know that we were planning on taking Ollie, and she decided to sign up her dog and we took him as well, and it was really, really fun. I wouldn't take pretty much any other Rover dog except Ozzy, but we have watched him so much and he's basically ours at this point. And yeah, probably my favorite Rover dog we watch. So, and we watch a lot. So that's why I was like okay with it. But luckily we just had Ozzy this weekend and I had been dying to take Ollie to a pool day. There was so many across like Virginia, which is where I live, and then DC. The DC ones just seemed a little bit trickier, and like there's always like parking in the city is trickier. So I ended up just doing one in Reston, which was like kind of, it wasn't far from us, but it was kind of a drive, but it was so worth it because where we went, like it would be fun for humans. There was a lazy river, there was a water park, there were slides, there was mushrooms, there was a baby pool, and Ollie really had fun in the baby pool section where it was gated. So I felt comfortable having them off leash. The water park section was also gated, but I mean the whole thing was gated because it's a pool, but like the water park section I did have a little bit of anxiety when Jake left me alone with them because Ozzy is on one and I was terrified I was going to lose him. But yeah, it was like literally watching two kids at the pool. I used to work my summers as a camp counselor, and like as at the camp I worked at, we would go to the pool every single day. So like I'm used to watching younglings at a pool and keeping track and keeping count because we used to be like stationed somewhere different, and I would be stationed somewhere and would have to keep track of like all the kids that would come and go because it was a massive pool we go to. It was a whole thing. So felt like bringing those, it was like really bringing those memories back. I did use this freebie from Pink Diamond Planner Co. that just says I want to be a stay-at-home dog mom because that's so me. And I use the really cute freebie from Caress Press in silver, and this one I used it throughout the spread, but this quote I put summertime and the living is easy with a cute little once more with love um kind of like divider border sticker above it. So starting on the day by day, on Monday it was Labor Day, but I did not have the day off. I still had meetings, so I marked that. And then I did go to H Mart this day. H Mart is in our neighborhood, and we have basically been getting all of our meats and produce there, and just been baking up a cooking up a storm, grilling up a storm, as in Jake has. But it's been amazing. And the meat selection at H Mart is just so good. Everything, the way it's packaged, the way it's cut, the prices, like it's truly unbeatable. And it's like the meats that I love and I'm used to instead of like the American grocery stores. So I just much prefer it. And then there's boba right there. So we got boba after. We also got other groceries. We had to go to Giant because we can't get everything at H Mart. So we also went to Giant, and then we had a Rover pickup this night. We were watching two dogs for like a week over Labor Day, which was nice because it was some extra cash because it was a holiday weekend. So we had a pickup, and then I did work from home this day and just binge watch TV. On Tuesday, I had a leadership meeting, so I had to go in office in person. So I went there and I had a meeting, several other meetings while I was in office. And then afterwards, we went and ran more groceries. I honestly am not really sure why we got groceries 2 days in a row, but here we are. That's adulting. And then I got some McDonald's. I remember I was like craving McDonald's this day. So I usually get Sonic on my way home from the office, but I forgot my credit card or like any payment method when I went to work this day. And so I couldn't get Sonic on the way home. I was like, maybe they'll have Apple Pay, but I didn't really feel like risking it. So after that, I was like, I'm craving fast food. So I got McDonald's for lunch. And then I went and got my nails done this day, which I got what is probably, yeah, what I have on this spread. I need to get them redone. But I got them done at a new place this day, and that was really exciting. And then I just filmed some YouTube, and I started making bracelets this day. As I said in my last plan with me, my planner friend Domi from Bonjour Domi gifted me some really nice beaded bracelets, and I instantly got into it. So by this Tuesday, all my beads had come in that I needed. I've gotten so much more since then, but it's honestly kind of overwhelming. So I haven't been like keeping up with it, but I made a lot this week that I am planning through. But yeah, so I started making bracelets this day, which was really fun. And then we had a fantasy draft this night, so I marked that. And then Jake just grilled. I just marked chillin' and grillin' from that really cute Caress Press script. I don't know what her font choices are, but they're amazing. Like those two font choices are so cute. And then I just had some more TV time, so I marked that. On Wednesday, I went to Starbucks, and then I did go to Home Goods with Ollie, which I have been talking about for so long that I need custom Home Goods with Ollie scripts. And I placed an order with Alicia from Alicia Craft, and I placed it for like foil bundles, and she kindly sent me the nicest like sampler sheet of Ollie stickers from like Starbucks with Ollie to Home Goods with Ollie to just regular with Ollie. And she custom made me my own Oliver doodles with like different bandanas, and I'm just so obsessed. So yes, I am now ordering more, and I am requesting other dogs, as you can imagine. But I was just so happy when she sent me those. So I of course had to use it this week. I had gotten them like the week that I was planning this. So thought that was so cute. Also, I think I forgot to mention the underlays I used this week were like the chunky dots from SPC's Advent, I think. I really, really like them though. I really like that pattern. I think it's really cute. I didn't have a good pattern to use this week, so I felt like that was really, really cute and came in the clutch. And I think I forgot to mention those bougie boxes I used, so I just wanted to throw that out there now if you were wondering. Jake made tacos this night, like some steak tacos, which are always my favorite. He like puts the tortilla and the steak and the cheese on the grill, and it's so good. So yeah, he made me tacos this night, so I just marked Chef Jake. And then I just had another planning session, so I marked that. And I made more bracelets and just binge watched TV. I don't know what I was binge watching because, like, why did I not mark it at all? I don't really know, but probably like 90 Day, Big Brother, you name it, The Challenge, you name it. On Thursday, I wasn't feeling well, so I marked that. And then we had 2 Rover drop-offs this day. Yeah, we had 2 dogs for just a night, and then we also had Ozzy, I believe. So we had 4 dogs. And I just hung out with the dogs all day because it was quite chaotic. And then this day, after a long, long, long time of me waiting, I finally got my fantasy draft ceremony fantasy champion ceremony. I won our big league last year. Me and Jake have our own league called the Maisie League. Maisie is our old Shih Tzu that is now passed, but we started it back in college, and we still pretty much have everyone. It's expanded, but we pretty much have the same core group of people since then. And it's just been so fun. Everyone's really, really into it. I've won our friends league one other time, but like he didn't do anything about it. I just got the money. I don't even think I got the money because that year we didn't pay, which I was like so mad about because all the other years we've paid. But this for this league, I obviously did get the money, but I wanted a little trophy too because we're like the commissioners, so I always make sure the person who wins has a trophy, and like I make it by hand and it's all cute. And no one of course did that for me, so Jake got one like 3D printed by his friend, and it's not the cutest, but I'll take it. And the other thing I not recommended, was a Carvel football cake. And I could not remember if I had seen it in the store lately or like why, but I was like, I need the Carvel football cake. I knew it existed and I really wanted it. And turned out it was at our Giant. So I'm pretty sure I had seen it there because Jake lucked out because he was able to get me that and like a little football balloon. And it was just really fun. The Carvel football cake was so good. I mark it at the bottom. It was amazing. Carvel cakes are amazing. They're like kind of nostalgic to me because I feel like I had them a lot. Like as we'd always get the Carvel ice cream cakes as a family. growing up for like people's celebrations. So I was just super into that football cake and it's really good. And then we watched Thursday night football, which was the Chiefs versus the Lions, and the Chiefs lost to the Lions, which was absolutely crazy. I was shook. I was really, really sad after this game. But yeah, that was Thursday night football, the start of football season. So exciting. So had to mark all that at the bottom of Thursday. On Friday, we had a rover pickup. So two of the dogs that got dropped off on Thursday were picked up on Friday. So it was just like a one night stay. And then we went to the new dog park that's near us and we took the dogs there, just Ozzy and Ollie. I think that's all we had. And then we went to Starbucks. We got we went to Starbucks on the way home and we got some Lido's pizza, which is like Maryland style pizza. It is the best pizza there is. The best sauce, the best everything. They have the Lido's like pasta sauce in giant and we'll always get it. I don't know if that's just like a like Eastern. Why am I like not able to say words today? Eastern Shore, East Coast thing or what, or like Maryland DMV thing even, but they do have some Litos in Virginia and they're so good. And I just love Litos so much. It's official Maryland football pizza sponsor, I think, too, which is fun. And then I just organized my clothes this day and did a massive cleaning day. Been super into cleaning. I like when we were living in an apartment, I was not on top of cleaning. I got so lazy and depressed and like hated living in an apartment that I just would dread cleaning it. So I just simply didn't. But now that I'm in a house, I'm like cleaning every week. And it's a good time because honestly, having a clean space just makes me at least so much happier and less stressed. And I feel like I was constantly stressed in my old apartment because we didn't have enough space and it wasn't clean and it was just gross because it was like a carpeted apartment and I can't. So I organized my clothes and did a little cleaning day. I watched Big Brother and the Challenge on TV and then I just made bracelets and watched the new Little Mermaid. I saw the new live action Little Mermaid was live or not live, but like was streaming on Disney Plus. So I went ahead and watched that this night and it was pretty good. I mean, I like the OG one better with like the cartoon just because I was like kind of creeped out by Sebastian, to be honest. And I love Sebastian, so I was like kind of sad about that. And it was so funny. Ozzy was over this night, the dog I was talking about, and he was obsessed with Flounder. Every time Flounder would move on the screen, he'd like freak out and like fixate on him. It was so freaking funny. He was obsessed with Flounder. So it was fun watching that movie with Ozzy because it was like an underwater movie and it was quite an event. But yeah, I did watch The Little Mermaid, the new one, this day, and am glad that I just waited for it to come to streaming because I don't feel like I needed to really watch that one in theaters. On Saturday was our doggy pool day, and I woke up so early in the morning. It started like 9 a.m. And the only time I'll wake up is for this doggy pool day. Everyone was so shocked. My parents were like, I saw you were up early, and I was wondering why. And I was like, yep, did it for my dog. So we went to the doggy pool day. It was so much fun. Like I said, it was basically like a human water park, but if you don't know like the premises of a doggy pool day, like in America at least, when summer ends in like September or Labor Day, which was the weekend before this, which is usually when pools close, at least where we live, they'll like some places, if they're nice, will open up their pool to dogs because they're just going to drain all the water anyway and they have to clean it all anyway. So it's just fun to bring your dog and let them go swim and stuff. And it was just so much fun. It was 100% worth it. It was like $10 per dog and it was so worth it. Like there were slides, like everything was open. Ollie went down the slide in the kiddie pool right when we got into the kiddie pool, which was so cute and funny. And it was just really, really fun. It was like really overwhelming when we first walked in because it was quite a setup just to like get in. And then it was packed, like if I'm being honest, but it was so worth it. We'll 100% do it again next year at that same place just because I feel like the water park aspect was actually better for Ollie than just taking him to like our neighborhood pool that's just a normal pool. I feel like having the like small sections and the pouring water and the sprinklers and stuff just made it like a better atmosphere, but I would 100% recommend a doggy pool day for your doggo. It's good enrichment too, which we're all about in this household. So, had so much fun doing that. Afterwards, I got Starbucks and took a nap because I was a tired girl. We were out in the sun too, and Jake got like sunburnt from this whole thing, so it was quite a thing. The Terps play this day, which the Terps are now 4-0 when I'm filming this. I'm so proud of them. And then I made more bracelets. I was really making the bracelets. And I had a little game night with Jake. We found this new game that someone must have gifted to us that was like, I don't even remember what it was, but it was like trivia, but it was like competitive trivia. And it was like Jake normally in any trivia game would easily have his hand over me. Like he is just so much better at that stuff. But I actually won. We played 3 games and I won best 2 out of 3. And like it was just really fun. And I love games that like I can win too, because like in a normal trivia game, I would not be winning. So I don't really know how to explain it, but it was really, really fun. And I don't even remember the name. And I don't know who gave it to us. It was brand new. But definitely someone in my family was like thinking of Jake when buying that game because it just was very him. He loves trivia. On Sunday, we watched the first football NFL Sunday. So I marked that. I vacuumed the house a bunch, which I have been very into vacuuming. Just vacuumed all day today. I organized our bathroom and linen closet finally. That was like the last thing I was putting off. If you guys saw my vlog that I uploaded when I first moved in, I was like, yeah, I'll do the linen closet like 8 million times in that video. Well, I guess what? Did not do it until September 10th. So love that for me, but I finally got it done and it literally didn't take that long. I don't know why I was putting it off, but it was just like another thing that I had to like organize and sit down and do. So I did that all this day. Thank goodness. And then at Home Goods on Wednesday, I got Ollie some bubbles, which was really exciting. They were like edible peanut butter bubbles, which I have seen around on like TikTok and Instagram. But I saw them on Amazon, but they were more expensive there. The ones at Home Goods were like $2. So I bought a bunch and Ozzy and Ollie were super, super into them. So I wanted to mark that. Ozzy did get picked up this day, so I just marked the Rover pickup and then I tidied up and just watched some Sunday night football. So this is how the spread is looking like in full. I absolutely love it with the summertime silver foil. I feel like this just goes so well. I haven't had just like a pure silver moment in so long. I feel like it's cleansing. I needed it in my planner. It's just a good mix up and it's a good way to end summer. This is my last summer spread. I say it all the time, but summer is my favorite time of year. And like planner time, like I just love summer art. I feel like people killed it this year, so that was just really nice way to close out summer. I'm like really deeply not as into like Halloween and Christmas as I feel like everyone else is. So yeah, I love my summer spreads and I hope you guys enjoy this. I was glad I could close out the summer by taking my dog to the pool and marking it in my planner, but these are the leftovers. This is the spread in full. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans for up close pictures and videos of this spread. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.